Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. Looking at a beautiful day. We're only going to concentrate on today, Thursday, October 12th. Gorgeous, up to 70, sunny, and even better than yesterday, if that's possible. So
yesterday was pretty perfect.
Do I have the a little morning voice from Mulcahy's?
I like it. Yeah, you should talk like this every day. Now get to your father and what he agrees with me about, because that's really all I care about.
So I FaceTimed my parents as I was heading to Mulcahy's, and I was not staring at the phone, but this way, while I'm driving, they could look at me while I'm talking to them.
Oh.
You know? Yeah.
I don't know why we're not FaceTiming more.
We
I
should.
need to look at your face.
We should, yes. So they like to give their notes on our show every day.
Which I love, by the way.
They listen to the replay at licountry.com in the afternoon. So one of the things that stood out to me yesterday was the conversation. Now, let me finish before you go crazy, all right? The conversation we had about the phrase out of pocket. And out of pocket, as we know, is mostly known for out-of-pocket expenses, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And I told you that there's a new phrase that young people are using out of pocket for, that to them means if you're going out of pocket means you're going off the rails. You're on a bender. You're going crazy. You're disappearing and going nuts for a couple days. But I mentioned to you yesterday that I've heard the phrase out of pocket used, let's say by a boss or a worker. Hey, I'm going to be out of pocket for a couple hours. I'm going to be in a bad cell area, out of pocket. So if you can't reach me, don't worry about it. I've heard that. And you said you never heard that.
Never.
Okay.
Never.
My parents yesterday, Cande, there's only one way to say this. They know everything. They could be the smartest people on the planet. They're
some of the smartest people I've ever met. Yes, correct.
They've never heard the phrase out of pocket used the way I said it was.
Never. I never heard it either. I think you made it up.
It's not.
I mean, my son, he doesn't use that. He's out of range in his office or whatever. You get the standard. I'm away from the, email. Whatever. No, right. You're wrong. I never heard it. They never heard it. Case closed. It doesn't exist.
Hey,
out of pocket reminds me of going to the dentist or the doctor or whomever, right? Because they'll say, oh, your portion out of pocket, whatever.
Of course.
Yesterday, I'm sitting here. The phone rings. It's my dentist. The receptionist or the nurse, the whatever. Hi, how are you? We want to know, are you seeing another dentist? Because we haven't seen you in almost 2 years.
Ooh.
I'm like, oh, my Lord. No, I'm not seeing another dentist. Well, you really should come in for a checkup and a cleaning. I said, okay, I'll come. So now I was like a little kid caught without their homework. You know what I mean? I'm
yeah. You got to get in there. Come on. Good.
I'm going. I'm so tired of it.
Good. Are you seeing someone else? Unbelievable. That's funny.
Unbelievable.
Well, they want their money. They want their people. All right. They're not worried about your teeth.
I'm a good patient, and they wanted to know how I was doing. Could that be it? In your world, no?
No chance.
See, this is why the world is making me a basket case. Or should I say, maybe I'll go out of pocket.
Yeah, you could. You might. I could see that happening.
Boy,
Cande,
oh boy.
I'm going to tell you about a 4th grade teacher in Florida that went out of pocket for a little bit. And, I understand you can't just fire a teacher. There's unions and there's rules and things. But I would have no patience for this whatsoever. A math teacher in Florida was teaching 4th graders. That's the class. 4th grade. Now think about it. 4th grade kids, okay? You could be 9 years old, all right? Decided to make them watch that new Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey horror film.
No!
Yes.
Now, what does that have to do with math? Absolutely nothing.
I guess I will say this. They still, some days, roll those TVs in and watch things in class, sometimes. So this was one of those days. And they decided to watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is the horror film that we've heard about. The Pooh and Piglet are murderers in it, right? So
awful.
Guy turns it on. So here's how it happened. He says, this is how stupid this guy is. He asked the kids, okay, he said to the 9-year-olds, what do you want to watch? I guess gave them a choice. They picked that one. Okay, so he blames it on them first. And then, as they were watching the first couple minutes, some of the kids asked him to turn it off. He said, no, we're going to watch. And he had it on for a half hour. And the kids and the parents come back to the school later and the next day, yelling, angry, saying their kids came home traumatized, Cande.
I bet. I would come home traumatized.
Yeah, and so this is a charter school. It's a school in Miami called the Academy for Innovative Education. I would say so, huh?
Wow.
This is innovative. And as a charter school, they decide who to hire and fire. Sounds like this guy's going to keep his job.
I think that's absolutely outrageous.
Right. And if you think I'm going overboard and it's just he made a mistake, it's whatever, it's not even about the movie as much as it is about an adult male making decision making. Like if he can't make the proper decision on what movie to show a 9-year-old, how can you trust this person to be with your children every day?
No, there's something very sinister and sick about it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's nothing Halloween-y for a 9-year-old to see that. Oh, it's outrageous. I would be at that school screaming my head off.
Yeah. Now, if you told me they turned on the Snoopy, the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Halloween special, okay.
That's fine.
No
Listen,
problem.
The Lion King, I bawled like a baby. I was an adult. It's very hard, okay?
Yes.
Bambi, shall we all remember Bambi?
Oh, Bambi.
But this is out of control.
Yeah,
Done.
I
End
agree.
of conversation. Bring me his head.
All right. Hey, good. I like your attitude. All right, lots to get to. We're going to save the weirdest Halloween costumes for next hour. We got your National Days, good news stories. Bald and the Beautiful Entertainment comes up less than 20 minutes at about 8:12. Reminder, Guys with Guitars in November. And our secret holiday show, moles.com. The secret holiday show on sale this coming Tuesday. Do not miss it when, of course, we have our big show coming in December. You want to get those tickets right away next week. And our Guys with Guitars currently on sale at moles.com. Beautiful day, 70, sunny. Let's hit the roads. My Country, 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.